from Yat Dragon. This is Ji Sifu, and today, of course, is one of our Taoism and Beyond talk show. So this talk show will be talking about a very sensitive but also very interesting topic. Now, this topic is going to be on what exactly is our religion. Now, this is a very hard to answer question because our lineage or our religion is not one of those like big and famous stuff. It's not like I believe in whatever, and you see, this is like the world's top religion, top 5 or top 10, okay, that kind of thing. Well, to be honest, and maybe you will be disappointed that we are not famous, so it's not famous, okay? Well, if some people were trying to ask, are you really are you considered to be Taoist, or are you in Taoism, stuff like that, with all these robes, very Taoism looking, and we used to use the word Taoism a lot in the past. For example, in the past, I used to have a blog, and usually we talk about Taoism and all that stuff. Now, to be honest with you guys, that was more like a not accurate word for this thing, okay, for this religion, or the whole thing, the religion, the lineage and stuff that we do, okay? So, basically, there isn't really a very fancy or commonly used English word for our this type of magic practice or the religion. But then, is it considered to be a religion? Well, yes, it is a religion. In Chinese, our religion is called Saam Law Sun Gung. Saam Law Sun Gung. Now, I got to explain the name and also what we actually mean by the word of religion. It is very different from the religion that you right now will know of, like in your mind, your concept of what a religion should be or is, okay? Now, I'm not saying that the other religion is bad or wrong, whatever, okay? I'm just telling you this is what we consider to be a religion, like our religion, okay? So if the other religion say, oh, our religion is like this, well, that's their issue, okay? Not mine, okay? It's like, okay, that is their stuff, not my stuff, okay? I'm just telling you about my stuff here, in case you want to know, in case you want to learn, and also for our disciples who just joined, they may be having issues when they try to explain it to their friends, to their families and stuff. Now, point them to this video, and there goes the answer. Okay, first of all, let me explain what is a religion in our perspective, okay? Religion. In Chinese, or Cantonese to be exact, I only speak Cantonese, okay? So just to be exact, Cantonese is called 宗教. Okay, 宗教. Now, a religion usually is considered to be a gao of some sort, okay? Gao. It's like normal daily speaking kind of thing. In Cantonese, we usually ask people, which Gao are you in right now? Like this, okay? Which Gao do you believe? You don't say which Zhong Gao do you believe. It's kind of weird, okay? So we say like this, okay? If I want to ask someone what religion are you in right now, like ordained in or you belongs to, then I'll say something like this, okay? 你信乜教㗎? It's like what religion do you believe? 你信乜教㗎? Like this, okay? 你信, 你 is you, 信 is believe, 乜 is what, like what, 乜, okay? 你信乜教, what religion? So you believe what religion? And then the ending word 㗎 is like a question mark word, okay? It's like huh? Like this, okay? It's kind of like that kind of thing, okay? So that is how we say what religion do you believe? 你信咩教㗎? I mean, like this, okay? So, and then they will say something like, 我信道教嘅, 咁樣, like this, okay? 我信道教. It's like, I believe in Taoism. 我信, I, okay? 信, believe. Dou Gao, Taoism, Tao, and then Gao, the religion. It's like this, okay? So usually, every religion is like Gao, okay, like this. Whatever, Gao. So it's like religion, okay? So in Chinese, it's like that. Now, what actually is a Gao in Chinese? I mean, like, it's very different from the Western culture or other places where they have religions of their own, especially for the Western culture. Now, like even if you search up online, in dictionary.com, stuff like that, the definition of religion is always involving some kind of very superior, supernatural kind of being or God, whatever, up there, and then a bunch of people believe in a whatever history or story or whatever they came up with. Okay, whatever that religion has, they believe to exist or believe about this being or entity or a lot of beings. Okay, like many goddess and god, whatever. A bunch of stuff. Okay, you don't know if it's real or not. There's no way to prove it, but they believe. Okay, so a group of people believe, and then more and more people believe and they grow. So it's basically a belief, okay, to be honest. Like a lot of people who believe in religion, they just start with a belief. They believe, they go, and they follow. Okay, so basically you don't need to learn anything, you just need to go there and then, go to the whatever gathering places they have, be it a temple, a church, whatever it is, okay? So they just go to a place to gather up and have some kind of rituals to do, they pray, maybe they have offerings, maybe they sing, or they dance, whatever it is, okay? So some kind of ritual. They follow a set of ritual, and they keep doing that, and so that is basically how a religion is in most cases, okay? Now, a religion in our perspective is kind of different. Maybe it's like, okay, this is good for a foundation, but it's not precisely what we meant by a religion in our perspective. In our perspective, a religion involves teaching, attuning, okay, teaching, and also a little, like not transformation, but more like to help this disciple or the student who just get into the religion to go through a change in their life. So this change is really unique, like I don't, like you can see that change in other religion too, but more like they change because they super believe in that thing, or maybe they like really got glued to the social circle there or whatever, right? But not that kind of change, okay? I'm talking about like change as in energetically, okay, spiritually, energy changes, okay? In our perspective, there got to be teachings, attunement to what? To your spiritual body, to your energy. Because when you get into this lineage that we are teaching or we are inheriting right now, okay, the first thing you do is you go through what we call guo gao. Guo gao, it's hard to explain, but yeah, as you see, the gao word is here again, okay? Now this gao in our perspective is not like a belief system kind of religion. This gao is actually meaning a tune or teach kind of thing. So when you guo gao to, guo is to transition through or to pass through. Now gao is as in like tuning stuff. Like you got a radio, the old style radio, there's a knob, and then you get to go, and then, okay, right channel, like that, okay? Now, guo gao is the first step you do. The best thing we can say is to ordain in English, okay? Or to attune, whatever. Not sure how you actually can translate this word, but yeah, there's no such word in English. So the Chinese word is guo gao. Now, during the process of guo gao, what happened is we have to do a magic ceremony, or you can say ritual, whatever process for you, the one who is going to ordain, okay, or to guo gao. Now what happened is we tune and infuse our magic energy, the power into you, and tune, adjust, and change to convert your current energy state to a different kind of energy properties, which allows you to learn our lineage magic and use it, cultivate it. Without this attunement, whatever process you call that in English, the guo gao process, you have no way to do the magic that we are doing, because you do not have the type of fuel to use. You cannot just execute the magic with any type of energy. It's not like a something you can just do by thinking or copying. This is like something that requires a special type of inheriting power. If you do not have the inheriting power or the guo gao process done on you, you lack that kind of energy, the special type of cultivated energy. You don't have that thing in you, you cannot do the magic that we are doing. Even you copy, you follow, you do the same thing we do, exactly whatever we're doing, it doesn't work. Even I tell you the spells, teach you the hand sign, it will not work. Basically, because you just lack the power to do it. So, in order to guo gao, you need to go through that ceremony, which is done by distant by us, and we have to do it on you, for you. And so you get this guo gao process going to transform you from this state, okay, through the attunement or through the process to get you to a new state, which is to inherit our special magic energy, and now you are officially a disciple of the lineage. So as you can see, this Gao in our perspective, it's not really like just a belief. I mean, like believe, yeah, of course you need to believe in order to say, okay, I want to learn, okay, but you need to believe to say, okay, I want to get this process done on me, right? It's a commitment. But then another thing is, it's not just, oh, I believe, it's just part of it. But the other side is you need to believe and then, okay, do what? And then to get yourself attuned. Now this Gao here is like really adjusting the knob to tune your frequency, to really adjust you and infuse new things, new energy to you, to transform you from an ordinary being to a being who can inherit and do and cultivate our magic. So that is the definition of a Gao in our perspective. It's not only about believing and following, it's also about teaching and to infuse things to you, to convert, adjust your body, your energy to a new state, a new basically it transforms you from an ordinary person into a magic wizard. Okay, it's like that. So you cannot really just say I believe, I follow, and that's it. It doesn't work that way. You need to go through the process. And then also, you do not just believe, get this attunement, and then you can do whatever things you want. It is like you get into the lineage, and then you'll be learning under me and under your the senior disciple who will be leading you, who you will call them Sifu. So there are teachers teaching you stuff, inheriting the stuff to you. Like you really get the inheriting part. Okay, it's not like just there's a textbook. You take the book and there goes the magic. You can just follow page 1, 2, 3 and then do stuff. It's not like that. Okay, there's a lot of teachings, tons of teaching. You'll be learning stuff on YouTube here from me. You'll be learning stuff by email, by chat apps, and tons of ways to teach you stuff. Years and years of learning, cultivating, and then there's a relationship built between you, the disciple, and me and your other people in the lineage who will be also learning and teaching you, of course. So there's a very special relationship. This is like a really what I call a lineage, because it's like you get into a family, you get to know the people, you get to learn from the people, and you get to inherit the stuff, the magic power, the magic methods, and all that stuff. And then while you do it, okay, you don't just learn and do it yourself. It's not going to work. You need to learn, do, make your video or whatever, ask question, and then so we can correct you and adjust and tune. It's like in English, you see there are some stuff you can learn, like the appearance method. Like you have to follow someone to work with them and then learn their skills. Okay, apprentice, yeah. That's what you do in magic. It's not like you have to follow me and do work for me, but it's more like you learn, and then we have to keep teaching back and forth. Lots of talking, and there's a really, really special relationship among all the disciples and the lineage and us. It's like a family. So this kind of Gao is not just about like we have to gather more people in, more and more people. No. Basically, no. Okay, that is like a totally different concept. For most religion, they want more people. Their goal is to get more believers. All of them are like that. Okay, all of them are wanting more people. All of them want more and more people. Now the problem is, to be honest, even if you give me like 100 people right now, I cannot accept them. Even there's like money in front of me, okay? Because the problem is I cannot handle it. To be honest, even like 10 is hard to handle. This thing is not like you just learn to kick a ball, It's a lot of stuff. It's like trying to teach you how to do it's trying to teach a chef, It's like that, okay? You're trying to train a chef. How can you have like 1,000 people learning all of a sudden and you still be able to train them into professional chef? I'm talking about like good chef, not like cheesies, like just make hamburgers all day long. It's not like that. It's a lot of teaching and lots of effort put into every disciple. Not only that, okay, every disciple have their different character, their different pace of learning, their desired method of learning. Some want to learn faster, some want to learn slower, some have difficulties with their budget, some is just, after they learn they have issues with their parents, some people have like issues with their friends, sometimes, you never know, right? Some people would say, I got issues with my house, not having enough space for my altar, or the whatever things, right, that can happen. And everyone is a special case. And that is why it requires lots of effort to communicate, to know them by heart, building a solid, real human-to-human relationship. Now, this is what we focus on in our religion. Not only that, it's just like you need to believe, but okay, that is good. You need to believe in order to say, I want to learn, right? If you don't believe, why do you want to learn anyway, right? Don't waste of your time. But then our goal is not to gain believers all the time, make it bigger. Actually, I cannot really say if you ask me, do I want to grow big? Well, if money is there, if I can make a living, sure, yeah, of course, why not, right? But the thing is, I also want to grow big healthily, so at least like I grow big and I can also manage the amount of people, I don't want to have 500 people tomorrow all of a sudden say they want to learn and pay me all the money, but end up I cannot really manage them. Then that's a problem. I don't want to have quantity and not quality. I want my disciples to be real, organic, like with a true heart in learning, and they also get a true heart from me. I don't want to like duplicate my like the whole lineage is not a robot. You cannot just duplicate a set of package 1, 2, 3 and then just shove them the book and there goes the magic. It's not like that. You cannot learn things like that. I don't agree with that kind of thing, okay? And there's a lot of stuff to learn, and being a disciple in the lineage is already the step one that say I want to learn. And for me, it means that I will prepare and am prepared to commit 100% to teach you everything I know. And of course, it's up to you to be able to learn everything or not, right? But for me, once I say, okay, I accept the student, I accept the disciple, it means that we are already prepared to teach this disciple everything in the lineage with our best ability. Well, that is the commitment, right? It's like I am a person here to offer you the teaching. You come in, then you can learn everything you want as long as you can take it. And the thing is, it's not like you pay me more and then I will teach you more. It's not like that, okay? Often it's more like how the person, the mind and the mindset and the personality is that determine how much and how well they will learn. You know, some people, they have a lot of money, but they're learning like not ability, their learning style is just like you really cannot communicate with them, you know. It's hard to even bring the message to them. Then, you know, how can I teach you a lot, right? It's not like I don't want to teach, it's just that you cannot learn. So there's a lot of stuff, you know, if they have this kind of issue, you need to try to teach them, to tune them to learn. It's not like just I teach and they will learn, right? Some people, they just don't know how to learn. So you need to guide them to understand how to be a disciple, how to learn, what is your mindset supposed to be like, you know, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff to pay attention to. And you see, this is the difference, you know, in our religion, our eyes, we see religion like this. It's like a lineage with teachings, with a lot of materials to teach. It's basically like a lineage of wisdom, a lineage of, you know, learning magic, learning the wisdom inside this lineage, things that we actually do teach, you know, stuff like that. Well, you're inheriting like a form of art. You're inheriting something. You're not just going there to join like a membership, you know, like you're a member of the club. It's not like that, okay? Maybe you're a member of the club, but you also learn a lot of stuff in here. You don't just join for, you know, just join and say, oh, I'm here, I'm a member, you know, like that, very proud to be a member of this big fans club, you know, like that. It's kind of different. This thing you join is for real learning. This is what our religion is about, okay? Now, is our religion considered to be Taoism or what? What is this about, okay? Basically, Taoism, I said already in another video of Sun Gung versus Taoism, is very different. Not saying which one is better than which, but it's basically a different thing, okay? It's a very different, but similar in a way. This series of videos is called Taoism and Beyond, because basically what our lineage or our religion is like a extension of Taoism. It's not like just Taoism. You can say Taoism is the step one, but we go beyond Taoism, okay? This is the difference. It's not like saying, oh, Taoism sucks and, you know, you guys are like low level, we're high level. No, it's different. It's just because, like, in this world, we have so many different people. Every people think differently, you know. Some people think you should, eat meat, you know. Some people say you should not eat meat, you know, like that, okay? So it's not like saying, oh, vegetarian, you guys suck, and we eat meat, we're the, you know, top level people. It's not like that. It's just different things for different people, okay? You know, I do a lot of reviews and stuff for flashlight and guns and things like that. I always say, okay, this thing is very high end, very expensive, but it's not for everyone, you know. Sometimes you just don't want to have those super expensive stuff around. You just need some cheaper stuff for cheaper purpose, you know, for easy stuff, casual stuff. You know, some people are not really into learning magic. They think they should just live with whatever they have so far, you know. It's different things, different different style of stuff there available for different people. So you can see our religion is like one out of the many things out there that is for some people who actually agree and like our style, like our magic, like to learn. They are curious, they want to learn, they like the mindset, the way how we see things. Well, welcome in. Okay, so basically, you cannot say we are better or worse than other things, and just don't compare the good and bad. Just look at the style and see if you like this style or like that style, then you choose your own path. Okay, so let me explain again about the stuff that we're doing. We are Taoism and beyond. What does that mean? It means, okay, as a Taoist, Dou Si, you call yourself Dou Si, okay? Taoist, Dou Si. What happened is, the Tao of things, the true meaning of this word, the Tao, which is in Cantonese, Dou, okay? Dou, like going down, Dou, like this. Dou Gao is Taoism, Dou Gao. Okay, what is Dou? In a family, like a metaphor or example, okay? And in a family, who is the boss of the family? For example, okay, let's say the father is the boss, and then there's a mother, and then there are 2 kids, okay? So in the family of 4, this father, who is the boss, or can be mother, okay? But now just example, we say father, okay? So the father is the boss. The boss says, this summer we are going to Hawaii. Now, going to Hawaii is the Dou of this family right now. The Dou is like the direction or the kind of path given by the boss. Now, this is just an example for you to understand. Now, this is very easy to understand, right? Now, another example, okay? Another example. Now, let's say the Microsoft, okay? Microsoft, the company, okay? So, let's say the boss of Microsoft say, now, our focus is to, launch Windows 10 like that, okay? And so the Dou of this company right now becomes to launch Windows 10 as they wanted to launch, like how they want to do it. So this is the Dou of this company. As you can see, the boss says something, give a direction. The direction is the Dou of something. Now, what is the Dou Gao about? Dou Gao is about the boss of yourself. Now, what is yourself? The boss of yourself. It's not any God or whatever inside, like those beings and stuff. No. That is not the real Dou Gao, okay? The real Dou Gao is not really about any entity up there and you need to bow to them and stuff like that. No. Totally not true. That is the wrong thing, offshoot, okay? The real Dou Gao is to understand what your life and your fate is created by. What is the force, the natural and the supernatural force behind that is actually shaping your future, your life, and also affecting you all the time? Now, let me leak the answer, okay? It's very simple. We called this your Ling Yun, which is your spiritual planet. And then the Ling Yun affect your Ling One, which is the spiritual soul. And then the Ling One will affect your body, physical life here. Okay? So there is a planet, a spiritual planet of you in another dimension, which we call dimension 1. Okay? And then there's a spiritual soul of you, which is in dimension 6. Your physical body is in dimension 8. Now, this is a lot of theories behind, but basically, to be simple, is you right now, yourself, is not the full version, okay? You have a soul, and the soul is not inside your body, okay? It's linked to your body, but the real soul thing is not right here, okay? It's not inside, it's not visible, it's not sticking to your body. Now, there's a soul body, and then further away, there's a planet body of you. So this planet thing is what actually it's what actually brings the cosmic energy or the supernatural energy to your soul, and then your soul transfer this energy to your body every day, and the cycle just keep going. And this body right here also has a few different dimensions, which we call the Ling Sun and the Fa Sun. It's the energy field body, and then there is a energy particle body that sticks around just like your shadow. So when you move around every day, you accumulate energy here and there, and then put it into yourself. And when you sleep, okay, your energy particle body will transfer those energy you have absorbed or consumed or intake during the day to your soul body, and then your soul body will bring it back to your planet. The planet will eat that, okay, take it in and digest it for you. And then it will give something back in return to the soul, and the soul give it back to your body. That is a natural cycle of how your body and these spiritual bodies circulate every day to help you reduce the energy pollution, the stress, and stuff like that. So basically, that is a very condensed lecture, mini lecture on how human body works, the spiritual side and the physical side. Well, of course, it's hard to understand if you're new to the thing. So later on, we'll be having the whiteboard over there, and drawing diagrams and doing a more detailed lecture. But basically, as you can see, okay, as a Taoist, you will have to agree and acknowledge to this spiritual thing, the spiritual planet and the soul and all that stuff. And then you work with the elements that is already there. Okay? You work with the element that is already there to try to make your life better. So you agree and follow the Tao of yourself, which is this spiritual planet form of yourself. Now, you may think, it's kind of like, how do I know I have a spiritual body, I have a planet, and it sounds kind of alien. Well, the thing is, in Taoism, the Taoist magic, the Dao okay, you get to cultivate and see your own spiritual planet. Duh. It's not like you believe and just be told that you have one. You get to learn to cultivate, to see it, right? So it's not like something you just believe and, oh, it's there, something invisible, You need to cultivate on, and then when your magic power get there, you can see it, just like pre-heaven vision, what we say, okay? The energy, supernatural vision, whatever, okay? So like that. And you get to see it, you get to see stuff. So basically, by being a Taoist, you cultivate to that point, and you work with the stuff that you already have. Now, that is Taoism. For us, we consider our category of religion to be Sun Gung. Sun Gung is different from Taoism. Sun Gung is about going beyond that point of just acknowledging, agreeing, and working with whatever is already there. Sun Gung is to bring things from outside of your reach, outside of your limit. So outside of this spiritual planet and spiritual body, somewhere that is outside of this boundary, which is the Lineage Power Bank, the Lineage Power Network that was inherited and cultivated, accumulated over a long period of time. Now, this is like saying we believe, okay, that we can get better life, fix issues and stuff like that too, by using something, not only the stuff inside your own little world, but outside of your world. Now, taking stuff, new elements into your life and fixing, repairing, and also to create things into your life. Now, that is beyond Taoism's limitation, because it's something that you're not supposed to have in your life. Well, let's compare this to my favorite example again. For example, right now, your universe is just this house right here, okay? Being a Taoist, you agree, accept to just, live here and be happy with whatever you have. You're not supposed to be greedy, and you cannot walk out of the house. You're supposed to be there and live and make the best use of whatever you have. So if you have 20 chicken wings to eat for 10 days, you just keep eating it slowly. Now for us, the Sun Gung type of mindset is like, we have a house, great, we have this. Great. We want something more. Let's get out. Okay? Open the door or make a door and then get out of there. And then we find other things, which in our case is the lineage cultivated and accumulated resources. Something that a bunch of people before you have already cultivated and accumulated a bunch of resources. You go to that place and you can take things back to your house and add things to it. Not only that, you can repair issues and problems in your house, but you can also bring in new elements that you're not supposed to have or you don't even have in your life. For example, if your house don't have TV, right, that the whole life is without TV, well, no, man, we go there and get that TV back home because there are a bunch of people before you who have cultivated this TV technology outside of your house before you. And so now you have a TV, okay, so there it goes. That's what happened to Sun Gung. It's very different. Now, what do we consider ourselves, okay? Like, what do you call ourselves? You know, those Taoism people, you call them Taoists. Now, Taoist is not really exactly the nicest word to use to describe us. Okay? For us, we basically usually call ourselves Fa Si. Fa Si is a person who do magic and can do magic to change or to bring changes to things with magic power. Okay, it's like a wizard. Yeah, so basically about like that. Okay, or the disciples can call themselves Sun Gung Dai Ji, disciples of Sun Gung. Well, that works too. So basically, that's what we call ourselves. Well, if you say it's like calling yourself a Taoist proper, well, for the first stage, maybe calling yourself a Taoist is not too bad. You know, you're still at the stage of babying, you know, that kind of thing. So your power is pretty much going just inside your own limitation. But as you learn more, the limit just grows and you get out of that box and basically it's already over the limit of a Taoist. So it's different, you know. Some people, they like to be a Taoist because they think that this kind of mindset is better, you know, better for them, more fit their style. And for us, of course, it doesn't make sense to just sit at home and eat whatever you have. We believe that we should get out and get something new into our house, you know, bring new things into our house. So for us, the Sun Gung people, we actually believe in this kind of theory to make life better. And that is why we call ourselves Sun Gung. And the people who practice Sun Gung is mostly Sun Gung Dai Ji, Sun Gung disciple, or they can be called Fa Si up to a point, which is the magic people. Or you can say maybe like a wizard or something like that. Gandalf. Okay, basically that's it. And there goes the answer. Thank you for listening to such a long lecture and hope you like it. Remember to share, subscribe, like, and bring more people to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.